Shelley Hofberg is a clairvoyant, medium, pet psychic, and tarot reader. She does not ask for the details about your life, but primarily relies on her gift of clairvoyance to receive the psychic insights that will be the most helpful to you about your soulmate, relationships, money concerns, and your career path. As a pet psychic, she will receive insights about what your pet or pets wants you to know. As a medium, she will connect with your loved ones on the other side. Shelley Hofberg is the host of the Psychic Horizon radio show, produced by Goldilocks Productions and presented on Blog Talk Radio, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Shelley brings together the pioneers and visionary teachers to share with you some of the most enlightening knowledge that is out there today, to expand your horizons and open the paths to higher consciousness.
Welcome to the Psychic Horizon Show. I'm your host, Psychic Shelley Hofberg, and today's special guest is Bryan Rawls, who will be talking about healing, and he's the host of the Magical Journey radio show that comes on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and produced by Goldilocks Production. And I just want to make some quick announcements before I bring on Bryan, that Michael Espinozo will be my guest next week. Jeremy Ryden will be my guest on November 1st. He's the author of The Quest Method, Your Intuitive Destiny Guide, and Your Soul Story, How to Create the Life You Always Wanted. And Bryan Rawls will be back on November 25. And on November 29th, I have Psychic Judy, who'll be talking about oracle cards. And on this coming Saturday, I'm going to be at the Boda Psychic Fair, Boda Studio Psychic Fair in Anaheim from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on October 27th, I'm going to be at the Heart Space Psychic Fair in Irvine, California from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on October 28th, they're going to have a Halloween party from 5:30 to 8:30. So for those of you who live in the Orange County area or surrounding areas, don't miss the party. It's a lot of fun. I'm now ready to bring on my guest, Bryan Rawls. Hello, Bryan.
Hello, Shelley, and how are you doing today? And thank you for having
me. I'm fine.
me.
How are you? It's always a pleasure to have you. And Bryan, can you tell us the callers about yourself?
Yes, I am a certified psychic medium with the American Federation of Certified Psychic Mediums, Incorporated. I'm also a Reiki master in 41 different styles of Reiki. I'm also a light language channel and an extraterrestrial channel. And I also I also am a practitioner of Gypsy Magick and witchcraft. That's traditional witchcraft. I've been doing this for 18 plus years, and have been basically doing readings for friends and family for over 20 years. So very well-rounded in the subject of the metaphysics, and I enjoy helping people in many different areas of their lives, including love and relationships, career and finances, spirituality and psychic abilities, as well as also doing healing work and many different ailments, helping them gain relief in the most difficult pains that they experience. So yeah, that's a little bit about me and what exactly I do.
And Bryan, what are two of the most common ways to channel and direct healing energy?
Well, two of the most common ways of directing and channeling healing energy is one, through the hands, and then two, just being in the presence of the healer or the facilitator. Healing energy is a very wonderful way of allowing for energy to be passed from facilitator to recipient, especially through the hands and being in the presence of that person.
Oh, great, awesome. And Bryan, what healing modality is one of the oldest known healing systems?
One of the oldest known healing systems is Ayurvedic healing, and that is actually a healing system out of the country of India, and a bunch of Hindu or Hindus or the Hindu religion study Ayurvedic healing, and it is a wonderful system that works with herbal remedies as well as also four different types of body types, such as Kapha and Veda.
Interesting. Well, let's take our that's interesting. Let's take our first caller, Bryan.
And our first caller.
Hello, caller.
484.
484. Hello, 484.
Yes.
Hello, 484. Hello. Let's take our next caller. Next caller, please.
Hello.
Hello, and who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
Casey.
Hi, Casey. And Casey, what is your question today?
I just wanted to know if what Spirit has for me.
Okay. All right, Casey. So let's see exactly what Spirit has for you. Now, is there any particular area that you would like me to focus in on?
Yes, I got a few things going on in my life right now. Like I'm trying to move, but money is an issue. And then I had got my daughter. I had co-signed for her a Jeep, and now she's not able to make the payments on the Jeep, and I just wanted to know, if I would be able to, get the truck and be able to make the payments on them. But my finances is just really messed up right now, and I just wanted to know what you could see, if you could see anything for me.
Okay, Casey. So what I'm picking up around your financial area is that it is going to turn around for you by the month of December. You are going to run into a little bit of financial strife around the month of November due to past due bills and stuff. But other than that, I do see a changing of direction in the area of your finances around the month of December. But you do need to speak to your daughter about possibly assistance with telling her the situation about your bills. And is she under the age of 18? Because I'm kind of feeling as if possibly that may be the case.
No, she's not under the age of 18. Actually, she's 25. The one that's 25 is the one. Yes, I have one that is. I have one that's 18.
All right.
I have
what's
a
going
daughter
on with the 18-year-old?
Well, she's working and she's going to school right now. She's going to college.
Okay, because what I feel here about the one that is actually 18. So I heard the 18-year-old. What I heard about the 18-year-old is obviously that seems to be the one that doesn't necessarily ask for your help in a lot of things. I do feel as if it feels to me like she's feeling a little bit on the outskirts of the family. I don't know if she's always like that, but it seems as if there's a little bit of energy here that's showing that she may feel a little bit left out. I do see here that the 25-year-old obviously seems as if she needs a bit of help in structuring her life in regards to getting more financially fit and more able to kind of stand on her own 2 feet and have a little bit of independence for herself. Now, but let's see what Shelley has to say.
I feel, Casey, that the 25-year-old daughter is struggling with money. It seems like she does need, I agree with Bryan, that she needs more independence and she needs more stability. She seems to be not sure what she wants to do. It seems like there's been different jobs that she's had, and ever since college it's been a struggle for her. I do feel January, February, March that the 25-year-old will be in better financial shape. She doesn't have the resources right now to help. She will try to help you, but I don't feel she really has any resources. But in January, February, March, it feels like she is going to be getting a different job. And I also feel her making a decision to go back to school, and that's going to be really beneficial for her future. So she's going to get another job, and she's going to make a decision to go back to school, and that will help her. So things will be better in January, February for her. The 18-year-old seems to be doing well with education in school and seems to be more stable. I feel she has some financial aid or financial assistance, and that's helping her in college. And I agree with Bryan that your money will improve in December. I see some kind of check coming in, so there might be some money that you're waiting on or some money that is owed to you, because I see a check coming in December, and it looks like that's going to be very helpful to you. And I do feel a move, but I don't feel a move this year. I feel a move more towards the beginning of next year, that you'll be in a position to move. And Bryan, how can Bryan has a special on psychic readings, and how can Bryan get in contact with you?
Okay, Casey, you can get in contact with me by my website and filling out the contact form. My website is www.amagicaljourney.com. You can also call the office at that is www.amagicaljourney.com. That is spelled AMAGICALJOURNEY.com. Also, my office number is 586-659-9620. And my specials are for readings, it is $1.50 per minute. And for my healing work, it is $1 per minute. So to take advantage of that particular special, you will need to contact me personally, either through the website contact form or calling the office, or you can also email me at angelicguidance13@gmail.com.
And you could get a hold of me, Casey, at 818-744-5241, or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show, Casey.
Yes, ma'am. Can I ask you one more question? It's a real quick one.
All right.
Do you know, like, if the check that you're seeing, do you know if it's like a lump sum of money or it's like a small check or something like that, or something that I'll be getting from now on out, or just a big lump sum check?
It looks like it's a lump sum of money. I saw a check, and it may be money that's owed to you or money that you have been waiting on. And it seems like it's a sum of money. I'm not picking up the amount, but I think you'll be happy with it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Casey.
Have a good day.
You too, dear. I'm now ready to continue my interview with Bryan Rawls, and then we'll take our next caller. Bryan, what are some of the ways what are some of the ways healers scan the body during healing?
One of the ways that healers scan the body is with the hands, as well as also by viewing the aura or viewing chakras, and also by actually feeling with the hands for cold spots within the auric field. And I actually, when I do healing work, that is the first initial thing that I do in all healings is I scan the body by viewing the auric field as well as also the chakras, and seeing exactly what is either distorted or needing possible extra energy within the auric field or the chakras. And that is basically some of the ways that healers scan the body during healings, and is a very thorough way of doing healings.
Interesting. And let's take our next caller, Bryan.
Okay, and our next phone caller is 484.
Hello, thank you.
Hello.
Hi, thank you for taking my call. This is Tonetta calling.
Hey,
hello,
Tonetta.
Hi. I have a question in regards to my love life / home life. I would like to know if Michelle, who I'm involved with now for 3 months, if she is definitely going to be relocating and moving in here. I got the house key and stuff like that all ready for her. I just don't know a time frame of when you guys actually see her coming with her stuff.
Okay, so I do see everything coming into play before the first of the year. Okay, so everything is going to come into play before the first of the year, and it seems as if before one of your favorite holidays, and it seems as if one of your favorite holidays is possibly Christmas. And I do feel as if it is going to be a holiday that you two spend together. So I really am leaning towards before Christmas and those last 2 weeks before the first of the year. So I would highly recommend that if she hasn't already spoken to you about a time frame, possibly mention a timing for her, and just basically mention it like this would be beneficial as far as in like you coming at this time during this time, and more than likely she will agree with it. And I do see that the relationship is going to be very fulfilling. I do feel as if you two do not need to let past fears come into play here, because the one thing that they are showing about past fears is possible trust issues. So. Yeah, I don't know if those trust issues are with you or with her, but it seems as if it kind of plays in both of y'all's parts. So, yeah, I really feel as if you really need to mention a timing and offering a timing for her.
Okay.
Okay, but yes, let's see what Shelley has to say.
Tonetta, do you and Michelle have children? Because I'm seeing children.
Yes, I have an 18-year-old daughter who lives here, and Michelle has 3 children, which reside with her ex-partner.
Oh, all right, because I see you kind of being like a family. I see Michelle's children and your children being close. I feel that Michelle's children will be spending time, after she moves in, that her children will be spending time with both of you. And that her and the 18-year-old will like Michelle, and that they will get along really well and be close. So I'm seeing you like a family, and the holidays being really good for you and Michelle, and you and Michelle getting closer to each other. So I agree with Bryan that she will move in before December. I do feel her moving in. And I do feel that this is going to be a long-term relationship, that the relationship is going to work out, and that there could be a possible marriage between you and Michelle within 1 or 2 years.
Okay. Now, where she's living right now, she's living in a roommate situation, and that's just not working out, and they want her to move out, and she's been looking for a place down in South Philly where she's at, and I'm an hour away. When she moves out in a week or two, where is she going to go? That's why I'm wondering, is she going to come up here, or what is she going to do?
I think she's going to come and move with you. And
within like a week or two, because she has to be out. They want her out by the end of this week even. So I don't know what.
I think she's going to move in with you.
Okay.
I don't think she really has them. Go ahead, Bryan.
My feelings here, Tonetta, is that there is possible friends or close people that she possibly will stay with up until she's able to get to you. and that seems as if will be a thing that is going to have to play out by ear day by day, because it seems as if there's a lot of it seems as if there's some possible transportation issues on her part, and other than that, I do feel as if eventually she will be definitely coming to be with you, but her transportation issues is basically what's keeping her from moving in quick enough. But I do feel as if she will eventually get to you, and it's a big possibility that it could very well happen before the predicted timeline. But as of right now, there's it's kind of a iffy situation due to transportation, as well as also situations regarding her things and her belongings. Obviously, she can't pack it all in one box and hop a ride. But that is what I'm feeling.
Yeah, I know she uses Uber a lot. Like, that's how she gets around to the city and to her job and stuff like that. She takes Uber everywhere. So I'm sure she could order like a minivan Uber and, you know, get her clothes. And she doesn't have a whole lot of stuff because, you know, she just doesn't have a lot of stuff. She was in recovery. She's a recovering, you know, heroin stuff. So she's in recovery for about 8 months now. So she doesn't have a whole lot, but she has her clothes and shoes and stuff like that. And I'm sure it could all fit like in a minivan, you know, whatever belongings she has.
Well, she will definitely be getting to you. It's just a matter of timing, and also you did say that she's an hour away, and I know that Uber can be rather expensive due to mileage and stuff. I would say most definitely, if by all means, see if you can basically get some money saved up to possibly send to her to get her to come a little quicker, and but other than that, and plus she has to think a little bit about her job as well, and so that she has a good reference. She does need to leave with on good terms. So on top of all that, I will say it's one of those things that you got to let things go day by day and see where it all ends up. And you said she has to leave in about a week to 2 weeks, so you do have a little bit of time to save up some money in regards to helping her get to you. But she will be getting to you, and the relationship will be rather successful for you. And she is a recovering addict, and I will tell you, with recovering addicts, you need to basically watch out for getting her anxious, because anxiousness is one of those things that really makes relapse very prone, or makes addicts very prone to relapse. So be careful with that.
Right, yeah. They want her, this roommate situation wants her out by the end of this week. And the thing about her job, she does like weekend overnight care. So she works from like Saturday morning until Monday morning. So I don't think she'll have to leave her job completely, because it's just, you know, she does it in one swoop and then she's done for the week. And then she could just probably get the train back to my house or whatever, you know, because she doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
Bryan,
well,
how can Tonetta get in contact with you?
Tonetta, if you would like a more in-depth session with me, you can get in contact with me through www.amagicaljourney.com, and that is spelled AMAGICKALJOURNEY, or you can call the office at 586-659-9620, or email me at angelicguidance13@gmail.com.
Okay. And Shelley, are you getting the same time frame, or are you getting something more closer since they want her out by the end of this week?
I'm getting more closer, but it's possible what Bryan said is that she may move in with a friend or family member, and then before December move in with you. So there may be, 2 moves for her. And Tonetta, thank you for calling the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm now ready to continue my interview with Bryan Rawls, and then we're going to take our next caller. Bryan, what healing modality is one that deals specifically with hand positions?
The hand position, the modality that deals specifically with hand positions is what you call Usui Reiki. Usui Reiki is a modality that was created by Makayo Usui, and deals with hand positions over the head area, as well as also the throat area and the chest area, and then also down the legs and over the whole entire body. And there is I think it is around a total of 21 to 30 different hand positions that Reiki masters are taught. And that is the particular modality that deals with hand positions.
Oh, good. And let's take our next caller, Bryan. What's our next caller?
Our next phone caller is area code 404.
Hello, 404.
Hi, this is Nancy speaking.
Hi, Nancy.
Hello.
Nancia?
Oh, Nancy.
Nancia.
Hi, Nancy.
Yes. Thank you so much for taking my call. My question is, I guess, what do you pick up for me? Because everything just feels really stalled for me. I've been waiting on a bank settlement that was supposed to come through by now, and it hasn't. And, this past weekend, my family went to take a photography session, had a photography session done at Daytona, and the photographer called me and said she can't find the pictures. So it's like that's stalled. It just feels like everything's feeling stalled for me.
Okay. So, Nancy, what I feel here is that it seems as if some of the pathways and some of your roads are blocked. And what I mean by that is that there seems to be some obstruction in the flow of energy around certain things. And what I would highly recommend here is some path clearing work or some road opening work. And what I mean by that is there is a spiritual practice called hoodoo, not voodoo, but hoodoo, Hoodoo. It is basically Southern Baptist magic, which is used a lot with the Bible, that you can use specifically the Book of Psalms and a white candle, and use some. You can find road opening oil at a particular metaphysical store, or you can actually purchase some road opening oil from my online store that I make personally myself. Or actually, I do have a special on road opening work for $25 a cast, and this particular road opening work is actually very beneficial, and 99% of the time it basically works like a charm and clears things right up and allows for your road to be blasted open and things move ever so quickly to allow for this energy to be clear and be nulled and void from all the stalling that's going on. And I do feel as if a lot of this stalling is due to the energies that are currently on the planet at this time. There are a lot of different types of energies that are on the planet, such as the Schumann resonance that is currently spiking and then plummeting. And with the Schumann resonance, it makes things difficult in regards to pathways and obstructed energy. So that is what I'm personally seeing. But I do feel as if you act quickly, I do see things getting better at least by the middle part of November to the very beginning of December, but you will need to act quickly.
Okay.
But let's see what Shelley has to say.
Nasia, I feel that you will get the money owed by the bank. I feel that there's something coming in. It's going to be maybe 3 or 4 weeks. You may want to call them and find out what the delay is, but I feel that it's around 3 or 4 weeks that the money is coming to you, that you will get the money by the end of the year. You'll be receiving the money. Okay. And I feel that the pictures that your family took, they seem to have fallen on the floor. It looks like they put the pictures on top of a desk or on top of a table, and they fell on the floor. They fell off. Or there could be some things on top of them, some other things on the floor that fell. Okay. So they are going to find the pictures. And Bryan, how can Nasia get in contact with you?
Nasia, you can get in contact with me at my office number at 586-659-9620. You can also go to my website.
I'm writing it down. You said 586?
586-659-9620. Okay. You can also go to my website at magicaljourney.com. That is AMAGICKALJOURNEY.com. Or you can also email me at angelicguidance13@gmail.com.
Okay. And you said you're giving a special?
Yeah, that my reading specials are $1.50 per minute. My healing specials are actually $1 per minute, and then my spell work or my road opening work, whichever you would like to call it, is $25 per cast, and I'll be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it. You said guidance. I missed the last part for the email.
13@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you so much, Angelic
Guidance 13.
Thank you, dear.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I'm now going to continue my interview with Bryan Rawls on healing, and then we're going to take our next caller. Bryan, which healing modality deals with tones and frequencies?
Okay, the healing modality that deals with tones and frequencies is basically light language, or actually, there's actually two particular modalities that deal with tones and frequencies. There's sound healing and also light language. Sound healing is basically dealing with tones and frequencies, and then light language coupled with tones and frequencies. So for folks that don't know exactly what light language is, it's channeling of extraterrestrial energy, and a lot with sound healing is used with Tibetan bowls, rattles, drums, as well as also using solfeggio frequencies and binaural beads and isochronic tones. There are a load of isochronic tones and binaural beads on YouTube that are very beneficial for many different types of ailments. So I would highly recommend, if you're interested in any of those, check out YouTube, or also check out my website. And I do light language sessions, and light language sessions are a form of healing. So they are classified underneath my healing special for this month at $1 per minute.
Thank you, Bryan. And Bryan, let's take our next caller.
Okay, our next phone caller is 818 Carolyn.
Hi.
Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, I'm fine. How you guys doing?
We're doing fine.
Doing wonderful.
Okay, good. I want to know, are there any messages for me regarding my finances?
Okay, Carolyn, let's see, regarding your finances. Okay, so regarding your finances, there is an increase in finances coming at the beginning of the year, and this possibly is a increase in a particular income that seems as if it comes on a monthly basis, and I do feel as if it is going to increase to where you get a little bit more comfortable in regards to your finances and your financial predicaments that you're currently in, which I don't feel as if they're really major. I feel as if they are as if you're getting by, but a little bit more income would very much allow for you a bit more wiggle room, and allowing for you to be in a state of ease and comfort. There are also lots of different opportunities that are getting ready to step forward around the month of December into January. And as these particular opportunities step forward for you, you will experience a increase in in energy, as well as also energy such as your fatigue is going to start to diminish ever so quickly. So you will have a lot of energy to do things in regards to what it is that you enjoy. But let's see exactly what Shelley has to say as far as finances are concerned.
Okay, thank you, Bryan.
Yes,
You're very welcome.
I feel, Carolyn, that there might be someone that some money coming to you through someone that's helping you out. It could be a brother, it could be a family member, it could be a son. I see someone in the family helping you out.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
okay.
that you need help and that they're going to provide the help for you and that you're going to be receiving money from them. I either think it's a son or brother or your brother that's going to help you.
Oh, okay.
So I feel that they're going to help you out and there's going to be more money. And that feels like between the month of November and the month of March that's going to be happening for you.
Oh, okay. That's good. Because I just had that wiggle room, so that's encouraging. Thank you both for the information.
And thank you for calling, Carolyn, and have a good weekend.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much. Bye, Carolyn.
Bye, Carolyn.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I wanted to let you know, Shelley, that there is that was actually our last phone caller because the producer is actually communicating through Facebook with me due to your technical difficulties with Skype. But yes, just wanted to let you know that.
All right. Did you want to continue your healing interview, or would you rather?
Sure, most definitely.
All right. Which type of healers use power animals and spiritual forces?
Okay, the particular facilitator that uses power animals and spiritual forces, those are the shamanic healers. The shamanic healers have a very unique way of connecting with energies such as spirit guides, power animals, plant allies, elementals. The shamanic energies, the shamanic healers, they are very close with nature and the earth and energies, and are very much a wonderful flow of healing energy in regards to seeing exactly what is blocked or exactly what type of power animals that are around you. I know from experience working spiritually and magically with power animals that there are many different types of power animals that are rather noble and energetically capable of clearing up energy and allowing a lot of wisdom to come through and self-examination. And to name a few power animals, one would be like the wolf. The wolf would be the teacher spirit. The healer spirit would be the bear, and the wisdom keeper would be the owl. So those are to name a few of the power animals. And to recommend a book around working with shamanism and power animals, I recommend Animals Speak: The Spiritual and Magical Powers of Creatures Great and Small by Ted Andrews. This book is one of those fabulous books around especially working with animal, bird, and reptile symbolism, because the animal kingdom has a lot to offer the spiritual world.
And Bryan, what is light language, and how can it heal you?
Light language is actually extraterrestrial channeling, and also soul language, because we do have some folks that are on planet Earth with hybrid DNA, and light language speaks directly to the soul and allows for particular honing and honing in on particular places or ailments that are needed in healing or needing healing, and to name a few particular starseed energies would be the Arcturians, which are from Arcturus, the Sirians, which are from Sirius A, B, or C, the Pleiades, or the Pleiades constellation, which are 7 particular Pleiadian stars, and to name one of them is Alcyone or Alcyone, and then also another one is Maya, and then another one is Taygeta. These are particular Pleiadian stars. And then there's also starseed DNA that correspond with Procyon and Orion. And these particular starseed DNAs, they're very, very much, very eye-opening and wonderful energies to get acquainted with.
Thank you, Bryan. Thank you for being a guest on the Psychic Horizon show, and I'll have you back on November 25. Thank you for being a guest. You always have such good topics. And
thank you so much.
You're welcome, and I wanted to thank Tiffany White-Sage Woman of Goldilocks Production for producing the Psychic Horizon show, and I want to thank all the callers who participated in the Psychic Horizon show. Thank you, Bryan.
You're very welcome, and thank you everyone for calling in, and I just want to let everyone know that per minute special and per minute special on healings and readings is good until October 31st at midnight. So definitely do take advantage of that. And thank you for having me, Shelley.
You're welcome, dear, and have a good weekend.
You too, sweetie. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.